Okay, the next topic is general value and principal value of a inverse trigonometric function. So why this thing? Because the trigonometrical functions are called periodic functions, means it repeats after a certain period. So what about the inverse functions? So let us take the sine inverse first. Okay, so previously we have seen that to make this function bijective, we have taken only this part between pi by 2 and minus pi by 2. Only this part has been taken to make it bijective. So can we take any other part so that it again become bijective? See, since it is a periodic function, this shape will repeat all over the graph, because if we take this part only, say between pi by 2 and 3 pi by 2, again the same shape repeats with a mirror image of it. So it's like this. So see, this part will, if we take this part, it will be again bijective. If we take this part 3 pi by 2, 5 pi by 2, it will also be bijective. So it is a very common question that we can also define if sine inverse in the interval, say minus 1 to 1, the interval pi by 2 to 3 pi by 2, or we can take sine inverse in the interval, say minus 1 to 1, then the interval is 3 pi by 2, 5 pi by 2. So in these cases also the function will be bijective, and we can also define sine inverse like this. So all these functions, when we are defining sine inverse in the respective intervals, these are called general values. And particularly this interval, if we define sine inverse as minus 1 1 to minus pi by 2 to pi by 2, this function is called the principal one. This sine inverse function will give us the principal values, and all the other sine inverses will give us the general value. So this is the difference between general and principal value, that for sine the interval minus pi by 2 to pi by 2 will give the principal value. For cos, the interval minus 0 to pi will give the principal value. So let us take the function cos. Okay, so for cos, again we define the function as f from r to r. It is fx equal to cos x. The graph looks like this. Again the function is 1 1 and on 2 within the interval 0 to pi and the range minus 1 to 1. But also we can take the range to be pi to 2 also we can take the domain to be pi to 2 pi, and keeping the range same, minus 1 to 1, again it will be bijective. Also from 2 pi to 3 pi it will be bijective. So it is, here is one part, say we are taking the function from pi to 2 pi and the range to be minus 1 to 1. If cos is defined in this manner, then it will be again bijective clearly from the picture, and it will be invertible. So we can define the cos inverse to be on the interval minus 1 to 1 to the interval pi to 2 pi. So this will give the general value. It is one of the general values, and there are many more of these kind of general values. And the cos inverse on the interval minus 1 to 1 to the interval 0 to pi will give the principal value. So take the homework. What is the range of tan inverse for principal value? You try to draw the curve and try to realize which one should be the principal value interval.